Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Aries. How are you guys? So you can see I have the love card and the sun card. I'm going to try this type of reading again. I feel it brings up good results, so just bring that energy in here and see what happens. See if we get any clarification on new love, choices in love for Aries. New love for Aries. There we go. Oh yeah, you may have some little Sag energy. Someone may be pulling back, checking you out. All right. Yeah, you're a little different than their usual type. Interesting. Could be yourself too. It's an energy, it's about chemistry. It's about whether you're compatible, you have things in common. Because you can see the picture in the background is a little off. It's a little off, okay? Yeah, you see this energy, but you can see that the girl behind the bar, she's pouring some water and it's flowing off the counter. I feel some of you may have someone who's kind of checking you out. You may be aware. It may be kind of throwing you off balance a little bit. You may not be so sure, so we'll see. New love connections. Oops, there we go. Oh yeah, you're definitely in that Empress energy. Nice. And then we have, you've got a King of Pentacles. And we have the 8. So this could be someone who's checking you out at work. Okay, some of you are very focused on work. You may not really even realize someone's checking you out. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Definitely a Taurus with the Taurus energy in the Empress. Some Libra energy. A little Sag. There we go. Yeah, you've got someone who's up in their head. They're not so sure. You see, a little woe is me. Yeah, this is a mental confliction. It could be someone who has a little trust issues. Okay, could be yourself. We'll see. A lot of times with this deck, it's just someone who's having a little bit of a pity party. They're kind of up in their head. They're not so sure if they should trust this situation. Maybe they don't even trust themselves. It's all an energy of temperance, tempering the passions, tempering those emotions. You see, you have a different temperament. They may be different than you. You see, and it's someone who I feel could be checking you out at work. Okay, but it's really about whether this will work or not. Okay, should they put in the effort in this? Should they not? This person's tossing those forget-me-nots and little roses, whatever, down into the swan. And we have that swan energy with the Empress above. So some of you aren't very trusting. You're not 100% sure as well, okay, if you are aware. I feel some of you are aware, okay, but you're staying in that Empress energy. You want someone who sees your worth and your value. So if you have someone who has a tendency to really pull back and they really don't put any effort, that's where you become a little untrusting. But I wouldn't put a lot of stock into that energy. So yeah, it's about two people, two single people. Little trust issues possibly. So someone here who likely gets a lot of attention. Someone gets a lot of attention here. They may just want to be single, not so sure if this will work. It's just that mental conflict. It's a person who's financially stable, making plans. Okay, this is someone who's planning for the future. They always like to be prepared. This is someone who works very hard. They work a lot. They have a tendency to keep things to themselves, a little private, someone who's enjoying the fruits of their labor. So they may just want to be single. So if you have a person who comes towards you that, you likely won't trust the situation. It really feels more like emotional conflict, but it's right in the heart of the reading. Yeah, there's that energy of making a decision. Yeah, it's a decision here about, it's a decision about commitment, marriage, building a foundation, some kind of celebration. So it is, there's some positive energy. Someone's kind of looking at this. Should they put some effort into this? Would this be, because you may be different. You may be different than their usual type. But this is how you're behaving different than their usual type as well, you see. You're not just giving this person attention, If they want you, they need to be able to reach out. They need to be able to show they want to build something, that they put the effort in. So this is quite, you got a person here who's kind of doing a little bit of a pause, a little introspection. Look at that. They're looking at things from a different perspective when it comes to marriage, commitment. It's about looking at the positive energy as well. It's just someone who's kind of calmly making a decision, kind of weighing the pros and the cons about marriage, commitment. It could be someone who wants to approach you and they're not so sure you're married. You may give off the impression that you're in a relationship or you just want to be single. So they're a little conflicted at whether they trust what they're seeing and feeling here. But there's definitely something to do with chemistry. Oh yeah, they find you very attractive. See, there's that beautiful passion, that room for growth, the birth of something new. So beautiful. Yeah, you're definitely different than this person's usual type. Oh yeah, there's that justice, that Libra energy, Aries. Yeah, you want someone who comes towards you just right. So if you have a person who doesn't really put in the effort, you're not going to trust them. You could be the one making a choice here. I do see that energy of the Empress has that Taurus energy, calmly making a choice. It has to do with marriage and commitment. It's about how someone approaches you. If someone, you may be a little unapproachable, so it could be the energy where someone's very, very, finds you very attractive. They see you as just right, but you are different than the usual type. So they may be even just thinking of approaching you in a different way as well. Okay, you see? So someone who's looking at you here. I think there's someone who's trying to figure out if you're single or if you're married or in some kind of a relationship. You may give the impression that you are, or maybe that you don't want one. It's very possible. Yeah, you got a new person here. Is this someone who's thinking about expressing themselves? It's about coming in just right. Making some kind of plans here to build something. Like I say, they could be someone you work with. You could go to their place of business, vice versa. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's a single person. We got two single people here. Little trust issues, not so sure, a little conflicted about whether you want to be single or you want to be in a relationship, or neither one of you know. I feel like there's some kind of interest. Okay, and neither one of you know if the other person at this point, at the beginning stages anyway, whether you're single or married, or you're trying to make a decision whether you want to be or not. Yeah, see, this is an energy of two people who are, keep their feelings to themselves. So there's some secrets, mystery, things that are yet to be known. So this person doesn't know yet if you're single or married. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, look at that. This is someone who's gathering info, moving forward calmly and peacefully. Interesting. Yeah, it's a cycle ending. Someone's thinking about giving up their single life. Oh my goodness, you got someone very curious here as they're gathering info. This could be someone who comes to see you. They may come into your place of business on and off. Maybe they travel for work as well. But it's someone gaining knowledge and wisdom. Also, this is someone who sees things clearly from past relationships. So I do feel like they're kind of a bit of a secret admirer. They're keeping something to themselves. They're very private. So there's definitely some very private energy here. It's about two people who are enjoying the fruits of their labors, two people who take care of themselves. So there's definitely an energy of two people who are single. It's not yet meant to be known. It's not yet known, I feel, at this point. But this cycle is ending. Something is about to end. It's about to go in their favor. This person's going to approach you in a way that things go in their favor. They could be ending something with another person, but I think it's the end of being single here. This is someone who's, ready for a relationship. They're ready to start something. They're financially stable, ready. It could be both of you, Two single people enjoying the fruits of their labors. Two people who have everything but love. Ooh. I feel like this person, they could have some Libra in their chart, maybe some Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel that this person is someone who generally expresses themselves. I don't feel they're afraid to express themselves and put them out there so much until they're sure you're the right person, or sure they're right that you are single, you see. Yeah, I can see that. This is someone who's kind of not 100% trusting that you're completely single, or you give the impression that you want to be. So it's just a little food for thought. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is definitely someone who's coming towards you. There's that sword energy, a little Libra. They could have some Libra in their chart. This is definitely a private person. They don't really share a lot about themselves with people. So if you have a place of business where you work and you have someone that comes in and you don't really know a lot, you don't know if they're single, you don't know if they're married, because it could be yourself. They're very private. They don't share a lot. Secretive. They could actually be secretly admiring you. I think could be admiring each other, because it's right in the heart of the reading that you're not trusting something here. And I do think it's whether someone's married or single. This is crazy. But you got this person thinking, they're becoming a little impatient. This is someone who's likely rushed into a marriage before or rushed into a situation. Okay, so yeah, I feel there's just an energy of this person kind of procrastinating, weighing the pros and the cons. This is someone who's likely rushed into something before. So they're approaching this differently. They're taking a little pause, doing a little introspection here. Yeah, they're looking at the possibilities that you may be in a relationship, you may be married, or you don't want to be, or whatever the situation. This is quite interesting, and I do think this person's going to approach you. But before they do, they're looking at the possibility you may be in a relationship or you have other options. And it goes back and forth. It's both of you. So interesting. Right in the heart of the reading. So let's see what this Pisces energy with the Hangman, there it is. This could be yourself. You know what you want and you're not settling, or this person's checking you out. They find you attractive. They see you as someone here who you may have other options. They see you as sexy, attractive, hardworking, but there's definitely the energy of you know what you want, you're not settling. So this could be yourself too, sort of taking a little pause. Okay, sort of looking out for yourself here. I definitely see an energy of two very independent people, okay, that are very capable of looking out for themselves, enjoying the fruits of their labors. So interesting. Yeah, they're definitely checking you out here. And this could be yourself too. Like I said, I feel there's a little of this back and forth energy. You could chit chat back and forth with this person. You may give the impression you want to be single or you're not interested. So there is possibly a little confusion. This person could be fantasizing about you as well. I'm in a little back and forth there too. But it is possible you have other options, you're seeing other people, or you feel that way. Make sure anyone who does come towards you that they know what they want, kind of energy. So I do see some possible exchange, some kind of communication. I do feel I feel like there's just this impression where you're just focused on work, career, creative pursuits. You may have other options, or you're just keeping your options open until the right person comes in. That's what I feel. You want someone who comes in right. You're making a choice here in love. You may have someone who comes in who's very attractive, but they may not be right for you. Maybe they're attractive, the chemistry's off, or there's a lot of chemistry and they're attractive, and you're thinking that you want to start something. Maybe financially stable, grounded, someone sensible. So I feel there's just an energy of two people kind of keeping things to themselves here. That Pisces energy always gets me. It's here twice. You both may have some Pisces in your chart. Very intuitive energy. Tell me about the love card here. Yeah, so it's an energy of just kind of waiting here, looking out there. Some of you are just keeping your options open. You're not really settling for anyone unless they're just right, or it's how someone comes towards you. I feel it's, whether they're right or not, how they express themselves. You want everything out in the open. I feel like this person does too, which is so interesting. Tell me about the sun. There we go. Yeah, the birth of something new. Yeah, you are birthing something new here. And I do feel work, creative pursuits, things like that. Some of you, if you've just gotten a new job and you're relocated, things are about to go in your favor. Some of you are moving away from someone, maybe even a relationship, or someone who won't commit, okay? Even though you find them really attractive, there's just something that feels off. So trust your intuition if it feels off. This is about knowing when to move away to avoid a disaster. But I actually feel like things are about to go in your favor. Yeah, so this is an energy of work, focusing on work. So I feel until the right person comes forward, you have someone around you. I see that King of Pentacles. I also see that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here in the Pisces. It's some sort of spiritual connection, intuitive connection to do with two people interested in each other. This is quite, wow, it is pretty deep reading. This is, I feel like you want someone who puts in the effort. I feel like you're just focused on work, creative pursuits until the right person comes along. I feel like you've gone through that period of introspection. I think you're aware someone's checking you out too. Though you may be aware of it, but it's telling you to be aware. You may be unapproachable. Okay, or it's just telling you there's that energy, see that introspection, the hangman, looking at things from a different perspective, two people checking each other out here. It's about the approach, and it's about that looking at things from a different perspective. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, there's that energy of the star. Yeah, you know your worth and your value. I feel like you're looking at things different here. You're doing things differently too. So I do feel this release and this letting go. But you are loving yourself first and valuing yourself. And this is what you want. Someone who approaches you in a respectful manner is what it's telling me in short here. Yeah, because I do see this energy of being free. I do see this energy of success. You're definitely focused on financial success. You definitely are letting go of this energy of, it's sort of a energy of recognizing, trusting your intuition when someone's just looking for attention. Okay. So I do see this energy of being free, but I also see an energy of releasing something and somebody coming towards you who's successful. It's about moving forward towards a successful relationship. Some of you are moving away from a particular energy. If it's not you and there's no one around, then it's the other person. It's more than likely an energy than it is another person, because I'm not really seeing that other person. Okay? It's more than likely just the energy, the things that a person learns from past relationships about keeping things to themselves. Okay, not sharing a whole lot about yourself until you're sure. But it's about the approach. It's about reaching for the stars, knowing what you want. Okay, you want someone that it's a card of faith. It's about having faith in yourself, having faith in having success. I see that Pisces energy, the hangman, twice. So both of you may have, be kind of checking each other out here. May have had relationships in the past, where people weren't faithful. So just watch that energy. So I do see it's an energy of planning for success, going out dressing for success. It's also an energy of recognizing when something's worth working on, where, when someone starts putting in that effort, it's starting that energy. I do see fantasizing. I also see the energy of, someone's thinking about being married, being with you, living with you. So I do feel that you're releasing that kind of energy. It's sort of like releasing the outcome. Okay, no longer in that fantasy mode, seeing things clearly, I feel, is what's happening. Not just yourself, but this other person. So I do feel there's a level of maturity here. Okay. Yeah, so this is the birth of something new. You want to build something, and I think someone wants to build something with you, and they do want this to be successful. So they're making a decision here, how to approach you, how to communicate. There's things that they don't know, makes it a little complicated or a little confusing whether you are actually in any kind of relationship or not. That's the overall energy. But yeah, you got someone fantasizing here. And I do think you've checked this person out. I think most of you are aware who this is. Some of you are moving away from somebody, moving on. Okay, a cycle is over and things are about to start going in your favor. So it could be the other person, like I said. So let's just grab some charms here and see what it says. I see someone coming in, chasing after you. Someone's coming to chase you. But I do feel this person sort of procrastinating that, because you may have other options. So if you are single, project that you are. Okay, because if you project that you just want to be single when you actually don't, because that's the energy of two people who act single when they actually don't want to be. A lot of times, especially in this particular reading, giving off that energy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think this person is definitely planning to start something. They do work a lot. I can see this person working a lot, enjoying the fruits of their labors. But they have everything but love, you see. This is someone who kind of acts like they want to be single, but so I do see the trust issues in the middle. Trust issues from the past. Yeah. But I do feel that energy of just trusting your intuition. It's going to guide you through this. Take the lessons you learned from past relationships. I think that's what this person's up to. There's that energy of seeing. I see communication, things moving quick. This could be travel, distance, someone who travels for work. That period could be over. This could be someone who's been doing a lot of traveling for work. They kind of been living alone, staying single because of it, but that could be coming to an end. I also see the end of the single life here too. Someone's ready for that next phase in their life. So there's that horse energy, things moving along at a good pace here. So I like that energy. It's about staying on course here. There's a bicycle, and I see the key. So I feel the key to success is knowing what you want before you rush into it, calmly making a decision. Okay, some of you may have a few options. You may be making a choice. You may be getting a lot of attention. This person could be seeing people giving you attention as well. So they're being a little cautious, I feel, how they're going to approach this, because there's some things that they don't know. Yeah, for sure. They don't know for sure. So, yeah. I think you're just focused on work. I think that you're focusing on work. I feel like you're in a very creative mode, something new. You do want someone new, but you want someone who's just right. That's your new energy. So I do see here, I see the horn. So that's an energy of communication. I see a heart here that says love. Yeah, beautiful. That's love come a-calling here. Someone's getting the call, you see. This is that energy of somebody who is ready to get something going. They're going to have to express themselves. They have to be the one to start it. You're not chasing anyone. You won't be chasing anybody. You've likely done it in the past, and it's never a success. Okay, you want someone who knows, enough what they want that they'll come after you. So if you are in that Empress energy, just want to grab one more charm. There we go. Yeah, we have the fleur de lis. So there could be someone here who's French speaking. Could be someone who travels back and forth, to a French speaking place. There's some kind of communication. Maybe you have a hard time communicating because this person has an accent. Watch out for any kind of miscommunication there. That's interesting. Whatever pops into my head. So I'm just going to look at that sun here. I just want to, what is this new person's intentions? What are their intentions? There we are. Yeah, so this person's enthusiastic. I feel like they're kind of focused on themselves a little bit. So someone who's ready to start something. So just make sure that you know what this person wants. But I feel like they're focused on that wand. Okay, definitely enthusiastic, but there's some things that still need to be exposed. Yeah, you might be younger than this person. Maybe that's what they want to know, or they're younger than you. But it is enthusiastic. It's sometimes also an energy of someone here for a good time, not a long time, because I do see the trust issues. Both of you having trust issues, okay? It's in the heart. So yeah, see, there's that energy of someone who's rushed in and out of relationships. This is an energy of making sure, making things very clear. It's an energy of not rushing, okay? Yeah, someone who is very enthusiastic about starting things, but then they get to the energy where they all of a sudden become indecisive and unsure. Okay, so just watch this person. It doesn't mean they are planning to do it. It doesn't mean they're in that energy of someone who just wants to have a good time. I actually feel like this is someone who's moving past that energy. They're seeing something clearly here. Okay, they want to start something. Yeah, they're moving towards something more stable. So I feel like this is an energy of stability, reliability, an energy of whether you can trust someone if they have your best interest. That's just what it's telling you to make sure. But I feel like it's this person. They've likely rushed into relationships before with someone who doesn't have their best interests as well. But make sure this person, it's got to be fair. It's got to be balanced. Okay, it's about justice and balance and being fair, playing fair. Okay, so because I see the Empress energy, you're not going to be settling Aries for anything or anybody who doesn't come in right. So yeah, this is someone who's rushed into relationships before. So they are looking for someone stable, reliable, someone that they can count on. So some of you are moving away from that energy too. Quite possibly. You may have somebody who's quite attractive, but there's something off. Like you're going to recognize. It's telling you to recognize someone. Okay, recognize the people around you, what they're looking for. But I do see the enthusiasm building and growing with each time you may see this person or they're around you. There you go. You got an Emperor here. This is also yourself having very strong boundaries, Aries. I do see it's Emperor can be anyone. Can be a Taurus, can be a Scorpio, really can be anyone. Someone who knows what they want and they go after it. Someone who wants a partner. They want someone they can rely on. And I feel it's yourself too, because there's that back and forth energy. So I feel like this is someone who's making that choice about what they want before they start something, you see. They're reflecting on past relationships. You see, they're looking at that energy of being enthusiastic, charming, here for a good time, not a long time, moving towards the Knight of Wands, rushing in full of passion, you know, and there comes that stability, that reliability. This is someone quite financially stable, self-made. They've worked hard to get where they're at, so they're cautious. Wow. I feel like your energy is somewhat similar. Put your boundaries up, okay? This is your boundaries. That's the Empress puts up strong boundaries. Beautiful. So let's grab some letters here. I'm really curious. Yeah, whoever this person may be. So we have a bird that was in there. We have a forget-me-not. Did I not say that? This is someone who's thinking about their past, trust issues, leaving them in the past, taking the lessons they've learned and moving forward, rushing into a situation before you really know everything about someone. Wow. And then I see that wisdom. You see, that's that wisdom and knowledge. Here comes the letters. I know they're all mixed up, but I'm just leaving them that way. I like the random energy. J, W, O, Q, E. First and last initials where you could meet. Could be a place of business or a place, or they come into your work. And someone I feel they could travel for work, okay? But I feel that cycle in their life is over. So someone who's now ready to enjoy the fruits of their labors. In fact, it could be someone who's retiring, okay, or selling a business, or just ending that traveling for work. I see a D, an N, there's another Q. Feel like it's telling me when I see that Q, it could be initials, but it's like right on cue. It's like it's something is on time, which is interesting. A K and an I. Lovely. So you can form some words with that. I'll leave that up to you. Give it a chance to play out if you have no one around you, because you definitely have someone who's kind of checking you out. Okay, they find you very attractive. This is someone who's definitely focused on that physical. I feel in the past they were very focused on just physical connections, and they were, that's what they were looking for. That's what they seen as perfection. But this person I feel has leveled up. It's someone who knows exactly what they want. And until they know what they want, they're not going for it. So this is someone who isn't going to give in super easy. Okay, the feminine wiles won't work on this person. Just keep your boundaries up at the same time. But I do see this energy of leaving something in the past. I feel like you've got choice in love here. So it could be just an energy of just a quick reflection on the past, whether it's yourself or this person. Choices in the past. This energy of waiting. But I feel the ship is here. Like you've got two people. Both of you are going to be looking at each other and sort of seeing things from a different perspective. If you've been single a long time, I feel like both of you have been single for a while. It's now time to connect. So lovely, lovely, lovely energy. So take a chance, give it a chance to play out. Food for thought. See where it goes. Keep an eye on the people around you. Okay, maybe you're unaware that someone's checking you out. It's hard to say. I see you definitely valuing yourself. You want success. You're focused on money, career, finances, and you want a successful relationship. You're not settling. So I think you got a person who's really ready to charge towards you, but they know to make sure they know what they want. They have things that they need to know. All right. Take care and bye for now.